Okay, I'm here for the first time at Steep Rock Preserve in Washington, Connecticut. I've only got about an hour. That's the summit up there, which is where I wanted to go, but I don't know if you can see it. I don't really have time because I got to be somewhere half an hour away in an hour and a half, and that's a bit of a longer walk, so we will come back for that one. I'm on something I think is called the Clamshell, which is across the river from the summit. And I'm gonna just go out and back on this little tiny bit and then check out the tunnel which was dug. I think a train tunnel at some point. So I don't think I'm gonna be as high up as the summit, which is about 775 feet, but hopefully I'll get a view. But I'm just out here to enjoy the foliage and the fresh air and go for a walk. Really, at the end of the day, that's why I'm always out here. So anyway, there is nobody around whatsoever. I do have a mask in my bag should someone pass me, but it's a Monday and I have it off. So all right. Colors are nice. Yeah, I guess if I had gone through the tunnel, I could go around. I didn't have much of a signal here for all trails, so always bring a paper map with you, people. Always. Don't rely on technology. Anyway, I'm going around that little clamshell loop thing, and I guess if I had gone through the tunnel, I could have gone up to the summit. But again, I'm a little pressed for time, and I don't want to keep my appointment waiting. That's not very nice. But yeah, I think that's the summit up there. Whatever. I can see it. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. So it seems like the river here, which you follow for a while, is a bit of an oxbow, if you know what that is. So I'm kind of in this little thing shaped like that, and the river goes around it, and then summit's on the other side. It was really cool when I was driving up here. A bald eagle flew right over my head, over my car, just over me, and then flew away. I have a friend who told me that that's a good luck sign, or anyway, it means something positive. So that felt good because, well, I love bald eagles because I volunteer at a bald eagle observation station. And all right, you know what? I'm gonna take this. That might take us to the orange. Yeah, that's what I want. The yellow. That'll take us back to where I was because I don't have time to do the whole diamond loop right now. And we'll go check out the tunnel. But yeah, anyway, I volunteer, and it was right near there. It was a few miles from there, but there were no other eagles flying overhead. And he just came and flew right over me and my car, and then flew away. So maybe it's a thank you for helping out at their station in the winters, their winter roost. Maybe it's a sign of good things, or both, I'm hoping. And because yeah, there's a lot going on in my life right now, and I could definitely use some of that good fortune, and so can several people I care about dearly. So anyway, gonna enjoy this. I'm glad that this trail connected here because I can do this as like a 1 mile loop instead of 2.4 and go check out the tunnel and still be a few minutes early. Rather, still be a few minutes early. Knock on wood. Maybe there's a view on this side of it. It seems like we're closer to the river up there. I'll check in if we do. Yeah, all right. You can see the ridge line across the river there. It's beautiful. I'll be back where I started in no time, so this is going to be a quickie, but I just wanted to see the leaves changing and get out. You know, I mean, I work in parks almost every day, and that's awesome. But I usually don't have projects on Mondays, and I almost did a backpacking trip overnight, but I just didn't get it together in time. And I'm going to be doing a section hike in Pennsylvania with Field and Stream over the weekend for her birthday on the AT. And I've got a bunch more hikes coming up. But I always like exploring new places. And this one I've heard a lot about. So far, it's living up. Wow, look at that. Yeah, you can see the mountaintops over there. So yeah, I'm also gonna get a quick shot of the river as I'm driving down the road. Boy, that road is narrow. And there's a couple turnoffs for a second car, but there are a couple spots where there's no way you're not backing up a ways. Thought I saw a no horses sign, but that was definitely from a horse. All right. Okay, now you can see the river down there and the mountain range on the other side. So I'm gonna save battery because I'm running low, but I'll get a shot of the tunnel and the river on my way out. I lied. There's a memorial view thing here of the river and the mountain behind. Nice. So that's a campsite there, and that's the privy. All right, so let's go check out the tunnel. So yeah, that was just a mile. That's like a half loop. Looks like you can go back up that way, and there's more stuff up there for later. Okay, here's the tunnel. There was a couple in front of me, so I just want to give them some space. But this is pretty neat. All right, there's definitely people in there, so. Yeah, it's an old railroad tunnel. I think I'm just gonna go through and back. All right, there's the other end. All right, I'll go up to like the river right there and then turn around. Too bad about the graffiti. Yeah, it looks like it's a railroad tunnel. This is no mining tunnel. I know there's a mine in the town nearby, Roxbury. Might even be in this area, this park, but oh, that's where that orange trail goes. That's cool. Maybe I can go back up there to the other side of the tunnel. What kind of bird was that? Sounded like a croak. Something like that. Okay, yeah, this just goes around the side of the tunnel back to the parking lot. So let's do that. There's the river down there. This is a really beautiful area. And then as I drive out, I'll get one little shot of the flowing river. Gotta plug my phone in. Okay, the trail actually takes me along the river here. So yeah, this thing winds all the way around this preserve. There's a couple spots where you can ford. I guess there's some water crossing, trail crossings when it's low and it's rocky. You'll see one right down there. Pretty much you can cross that by foot, if you go slowly, probably. Anyway, I'd have to check it out closer, but I have to go up this way. That may be your river view, because I need my battery for the map directions to where I'm going next. Just to quickly clarify, you should only try and ford on the spots where the map has an F, because I'm sure they know those 3 spots are the lowest and the safest. So I am not endorsing attempting to cross where they are not saying on the map that it's possible. All right. It's moving pretty good. So yeah, cross where you're supposed to cross, please.